Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vibin. So guys, in today's video, I'll be talking to you about what exactly happens in QNet, what exactly goes around in QNet, what exactly you can expect once you join this business. Last time I shared a video where I've shared my experience with QNet when the QNet recruiter, he was interviewing me, what exactly he was looking for, what exactly I've been through, what exactly was the conclusion of everything. So that video you can find in the description box. You can just have a look on this video. If you have ever been contacted by any of your friend, relative, any of your mutual friend for QNet, you can relate to the same because their sales pitch are almost the same. They just build up the things, they just take the things to different level, they just show the success ratio of everyone, every Tom, Dick and Harry, and they don't tell you exactly about the business, which I'm going to tell you in today's video. Because a lot of people have been asking me what exactly goes around in QNet, what exactly happens there, what exactly is this business about, because they've been approached by many of the people, many of their colleagues, many of their friends, but they didn't disclose the exact details of this business. So that is what I'm going to talk to you today. I'm going to tell you exact things that you will be doing after you join QNet, what exactly happens, what exactly goes around, what are your tasks, what are your missions, what exactly do you need to do to earn the living. So 3 to 4 of my friends are in QNet, or if rather I would say they were with QNet actually. So all of them gave me the same feedback, all of them told me the same things which were going around in QNet, what exactly the things were happening, what exactly they went through, their experiences. So that is what I'm going to share with you today. And at the end of the video, I'll be also telling you what exactly they are doing currently in their life, where are they in this business, what exactly went wrong, and why did they leave the business. So probably after watching this video, after getting all the details, you may not be that much interested or that much enthusiastic to join the business which you were before, when your friend talked to you about, when your colleague, when your relative, when they pitched you about this business. You won't be that much enthusiastic or that much energetic to join the business. That is the main point I am making this video, so that you know the end-to-end thing, what goes around. Because these people, while they are recruiting you, they don't tell you the entire truth, they don't tell you the entire stuff they are doing, or exactly how the money comes in the business, or how you will make money in this entire journey. And still after this, if you are willing to join any MLM, any chain marketing, any pyramid scheme business, may it be QNet, may it be Amway, may it be Life Forever, there are n number of business. If you are still eager to join any of them, if you want to earn money from them, I'll give you a simple trick, I'll give you a simple tip, or I'll give you a simple test by which you will be able to assess yourself. You will come to know if you are made for this business or not. You can actually know the reality if you can do this or not. So first of all, for people who exactly don't know what is MLM, what is chain marketing or pyramid scheme, let me exactly give you a short idea or a small summary of what exactly this is. So let me tell you what exactly is this MLM business or pyramid scheme. You can see there is one person over here. He's been told by company to recruit 3 people. So he recruits here. So in case of QNet, it's only 2, but here it's 3. Some businesses have 5, some businesses have 6, some businesses even have 10 of their downlines over here. So this is nothing but a chain. So what the people who are recruited by him need to do is, they need to recruit more 3 people. You can see they are recruiting here more 3. And what exactly happens over here is, when this person recruits the person over here, he need to buy a product from the company, and whenever he buys a product, the commission goes to this person. Same way, when this person buys a product from the company, the commission goes to this person, and this person buys a product, the commission goes directly to this person, and huge amount goes to the company. So if you put it in the number, you can say a person joined this business by paying 10 rupees or buying a product of 10 rupees. The value of product would be just 1 rupee, but he needs to pay 10 rupees, because that is how it works. That is how the person who is joining him will get the commission. So this person buys a product which is worth 1 rupee for 10 rupees. So what exactly goes next over here is same thing. The person whom he have recruited, they need to recruit more 3 people over here. So these people recruit more 3 people over here. So when these people join, they pay same amount of money, 10 rupees for product of worth 1 rupees. And here the 30 or 20% commission would go to him, and this guy would get around 5 to 10% of commission. That would be 50% of what he is getting, and the main portion or main profit goes to the company. So these chains go on. So for the last 2 people, I couldn't give any more people to them because there was no space at all, and that is the actual issue of this pyramid scheme. As per research, if a chain is made of 5 people, then only 15 to 16 round they can survive. After that, they may have added entire population of the world. So that is what we saw here. This business model is not sustaining, because at the end of pyramid, there are no more people to join the business. If you sell this thing to the people who are actually promoting or actually selling this MLM, they won't agree to you. They would say that every second a new person is born, every second a new person comes to an existence. So the population would never be limited. They would always increase day by day. So I hope basically you understood what exactly is MLM, what exactly a chain marketing is, what exactly a pyramid scheme is. So it's nothing but you just need to make a chain, and whenever you make a chain, you get commission out of it. Whenever a person buys a product, you get the commission of that product. The problem here is the people who are at end of the pyramid are at lower end of the pyramid. They don't get that much of income, or they don't get that much of success rate, because already the pyramid has spread too much, already the pyramid has grown too much. So the people who are at bottom of this pyramid won't be able to sustain, because they won't be able to get new customers, or they won't be able to get the new leads. And if they don't get any income, obviously people who are above them, they won't get any income, and same would be effect on the people above them. So you can see the pyramid will crash down one day. Pyramid won't be able to sustain. Obviously it is not an overnight process. It would take years for a pyramid to reach the saturation level. So I believe you understood the pyramid well. You have understood the issue that is actually in the business, actually the flaw that is there in the business. So next point we can see over here is this business is actually not legalized by Indian government. This is not permitted by Indian government. This is a money circulating business. This is a money circulating platform. So Indian government has not legalized this MLM business until now. So what exactly MLM companies did is they exactly hacked this system. They exactly hacked the rule that is set by the government. Government said that there cannot be a direct selling. You cannot just take the money and you cannot just ask them to join your business. There should be some kind of potential, some kind of service or some kind of product that you must be offering. So this is what exactly this company did. They added a product in between. Firstly, they used to just take money from you and make you the part of their business. You just need to take money from the next person and you can get the commission out of that. But now as this company added a product in between, so you would be actually selling the product. But the issue over here is the value of product is not at all worth to what you're paying for. For example, if a product costs rupees 10 to 20,000, they would be selling you it for 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 5 lakh. It may go to 10 lakh also. That is the biggest issue. The product they're offering, the product they're selling is not at all of quality, not at all worth for the price they are quoting. So let's talk about QNet. What exactly happens in QNet? What exactly happens once you join the business? So suppose after the lucrative interview, after the lucrative offer, if you're joining their business, if you are planning to join their business because you're totally taken away by the success story they are showing, because you're totally taken away by the business model they are showing, and if you join the business, this is what you can expect. So in the first month, they would give you a bundle of book. You need to go through all the book. You need to read all the book and attend their seminars. In the seminars, they won't tell you what exactly they do. They would just tell you this is a success ratio. This is how we convince the people. This is how we talk. This is how we represent ourselves. They will tell you you need to buy branded things. You need to buy branded watches. You need to have good lifestyle. You need to dress up well so that people would be impressed with you. People will ask you what exactly you are doing for the living. That way you can tell about our business. You can showcase our business, and you are representing our business. You are representing QNet, so your personality should be top notch so that people should understand our company is of a great value, of a great quality. So you'll have to attend their meetings, you'll have to attend their get-togethers. These are small get-togethers they do. They don't have any offices or any kind of stuff. They would meet up in public places like malls, maybe Cafe Coffee Day, McD. These kind of places where people get together, these are the places where they meet up. Now because of lockdown, I believe this has become more easy. They can directly do it in a video call or a conference call. So basically they don't have any kind of physical office. They just meet up on a random place. Wherever they feel the place is empty, they can utilize, they just utilize it. So 1 month passes by, they don't give the exact intel of the business, exact thing they are doing, because obviously if they tell you everything in the beginning, you will ask for refund. And in QNet, in first 1 month you can ask for refund, you can file for refund, you need to fill a form, you need to submit, you can receive your refund in your current account, in your savings account, I believe. Because they have made this platform like an e-commerce platform. Because if you're buying a product from Amazon or Flipkart, if you don't like the product, you can ask for a refund. It's the same kind, because it's an Indian rule that they need to give at least 1 month's grace period so that candidate can use the product, candidate can review the product, and only after that he can be self-satisfied and he can use to continue the product. So that is why the first month would be very smooth. First month would be very much easy for you. They will just give you reading stuff. You will also think that this is something big. So that is why it requires a lot of learning. That is why it requires a lot of hard work. You just need to read up things. They will give you a lot of speeches. They will give you a lot of stuff to learn. But again, at the end of 1 month, once this first month is passed by, that is when you need to know what exactly they are doing. That is when they will tell you exactly what goes through, what you need to do. Later on you will know step by step that they are asking you to join other people to this business, so that only then once other people join into the business, you will get a commission, you will get your fees out of them. So it's too late now, you cannot do anything, you cannot go back. So you need to do whatever they are saying. You need to bring up new people so that you can at least get the money that you have paid in the beginning. And the next thing they would ask you to do is join your family member in this business, because the down position, the position that is down to you is very critical. If you join a family member, it would be beneficial for you, it would be the best thing for you. So you need to convince your family, you need to join them. If you are not able to convince your family, how can you convince the world? You will be pressured by them like an hell. They would ask you to join by hook or crook. Even if they like or don't like, you need to join them. You need to make them understand this is for you, your future. They will also grow in business, etc, etc, etc. And they will make you to join your parents or your siblings, whoever it is, in this business, because these are the soft targets. Even if this person cannot join external people in this business, but if it's someone from his family, they can easily join this business because they are the soft targets. They are the people who knows this person, and if he sells them the dream, obviously they have to do it for him. That is a major possibility. So they will force you like hell to join a family in this business. So again, the same process goes on. Suppose if you're joining your brother, you will have to pay a hefty amount, lakhs of rupees, to join him into the business. He will have to buy a costly product from the company, and again the cycle continues. So by the time this happens, it's already been 2 to 3 months into the business. You see no income coming in. It's only that money is going out. You have to join your family members. You are in debt now. In between, they will arrange lot of outing activities, lot of picnics, lot of stuffs, but that is all just to cheer you up. That is all to just keep the enthusiasm running. So the next thing that would come over here is trainings. They would take you around the world for training. Maybe Malaysia, Dubai, they have lot of events over here. So they would take you to these places for training. But again, you have already bought a package from them, tourism package from them, while joining the business. That is also one of their products. So a lot of people buy this product. But again, you will come to know these products don't cover end-to-end expenses. You have to shed out a lot of money from your pocket. It's not just air ticket, but also after stay, you have to look out for your own expenses in lot of things, in a lot of places. So roughly around, you'll have to pay around 20 to 40,000 for a stay of 7 days in these countries on your own expenses. Only after that you can attend this meeting. And in any case, if you say you don't have money or you cannot attend the meeting, you will be actually shamed in your life, because they would say that is the reason you are not getting clients, that is the reason you are not able to build up your team, that is the reason you are not able to bring in more people, because you have missed out a very important training, you have missed out a very important seminar, you have lost out a very important teaching from a very big leader of this group. So by hook or crook, you need to attend this meeting, you need to attend this seminar, because if you don't, and if you are not able to join anyone, the blame would be on you. The blame would be on you that you didn't attend the training, so that you are not well capable or you are not well qualified to join other people. After all these things, the point goes again to the list. You need to make list of the people whom you know, maybe your relatives, maybe your friends, maybe Facebook, Instagram, whatever friend it is. Whomever you know, whomever you are talked to in your life, you just need to list out their name, you just need to list out their contact, you need to phone them every day, you need to contact these people one by one in each and every day of your life. And there's a sales pitch ready again. So what you are doing in your life, what exactly is going on, etc and etc. I've already discussed this in my last video, so I don't want to repeat this again. So what exactly you need to do is, you need to tell them that you are doing very well in your life, you are earning a lot, the money is raining, money is showering on you, and if this guy is interested in business, you can arrange a meeting for him. That is all you need to do. And once someone is ready for a meeting or someone is coming for a meeting, your upline or people who have joined you or seniors, they would take care of them. They are very much professional in this, they are very much trained in this, so they would take care of this. They would make sure the person who is coming for a meeting, he joins the business. So obviously whenever you call someone, they are busy, they won't be picking up your call, and even if they are picking up their call, they won't be interested in your life, they would be busy in theirs. So XYZ goes on, and if someone is coming to the meeting, if they know about this, they will never ever again talk to you in your life. They would never ever again talk to you in the same way or same friendly way they used to do before. So day passes by, you won't get any leads, and you will understand that a lot of your friends have distanced themselves from you. Lot of your relatives are not interested to visit your home. Lot of your relatives are not even bothered to see what exactly you are doing, because by this time in 6 months you have freaked them all, you have contacted everyone possible, you have tried everything possible so that you can join someone. So when it's been 6 months, you come to know you have made the biggest mistake of your life by joining this, because this is not for you, you're not able to do this. That is when a motivation comes. That is when your upline understands you're getting demotivated. Then he arranges sessions for you, he arranges motivational quotes for you, he arranges motivational speeches for you, he arranges lot of training for you. But again, deep inside you will come to know something is wrong, something is missing, something is not doing right, because something that you are doing, you are not happy. So why are you asking someone to join this or someone else to do this? But as I said again, this is a time where you have already invested a lot of money, you have already invested a lot of funds, you have taken a lot of debt. Again, there is a pressurization that you need to maintain a good lifestyle, you need to book a bike, you need to buy a car, you need to at least rent a good apartment, XYZ, lot of expenses you can see in the long way. So by this time you come to know that you have come too far, you have invested a lot, you cannot go back, you cannot quit, you need to do this by hook or by crook, you need to join people. So that is when you take the wrong path. That is when people start to con people, people start to tell lies about the business. They just want people to join here because that is the level of desperation they get that time. Because you need to understand, if someone has invested 2 to 5 lakh in a business, and additionally if they have asked someone from their family to join here and they are promising them that they would get a good return from this, so at that point they need to do anything possible, or they can do anything possible. So by this time you are not able to join anyone, you are demotivated, you understand that you are not able to handle this. So that is when the next motivation comes, and your upline or your manager, whatever it is, he tells you you need to quit your job, you are not able to handle these two things simultaneously or side by side. And if you remember back when you were joining this business, or when you have been interviewed by this person, they told you it's a part-time business, it's a side-by business, you can keep your current job, there is no need to leave your current job, you are your own boss, you can pick your own time, you can do it in your own time. But 6 months down the line, same people are telling you you need to quit your job, you need to leave your job, only then you can completely focus on this, only then you can completely grow in this. And trust me, by this time you come to know you are not making a single penny from here, you are not generating a single kind of revenue from here. And if you are leaving your job for this, you would be begging on road, you won't have any other option, because already there are n number of loans on your head due to this business, due to this chain. So obviously at that point you say, no, I won't be able to leave my job, and that is what they want. That is what they would say in future, that you are not leaving your job, you are not able to manage these two things simultaneously by side, and that is why you are not able to earn from this business. They would completely try to put the blame on you. They would completely try to show that you are the one who is not trying their best, you are the one who is not trying hard to get customers, to get people to join here. So one point I need to tell to the people who are actually doing this, who are actually into this business, who is demotivated, who is not able to get the lead, and their upline or whoever it is are blaming on them that they are not credible enough, or they are not good at convincing, or they are not working hard. Understand me, there is nothing wrong with you, there is no fault in you. It's only that this business model is not accepted by everyone. The things that you came to know after 6 months, people already knew in beginning, that is why they are not joining now. This business model is not a sustaining one, that is why they are not joining. This business model is not a worthy one, that is why they are not joining. It's nothing that's wrong with you, it's nothing that you are doing wrong, it's only that business model is not accepted by people, that is why they don't want to join this business. So after all this hustle, when this person does everything that he can, everything that has been told by his lead, his mentor, whatever he can do, he's possibly doing. And after doing all this, when this person is not able to join anyone in this business, that is when this person gets disappointed, this person gets depressed, this person gets at the bottom of his heart, this person gets terrified, I would say. And that is when he comes to two options in his life. One, to quit this thing, to do the job he was doing, to grow in that job, and to completely cut off from this world, completely forget about whatever his investment is. But this is a very much, what we say, bitter one or hard one, because he has invested lakhs into this, he has invested his hard-earned money. It's very much tough to leave, it's very much impossible to leave. So he goes to option 2, that is again conning someone, that is again to manipulate someone, to not give entire detail of the business, to exactly tell him what exactly business is doing. He will use the same thing, same tactics that were used for him to join the business. He won't say exactly what is happening in business, he won't say exactly what business does. He will give the incomplete information, he will keep the main information back end, and only after a person joins the business, he will come to know he has been conned, he has been thugged, and this business is a multi-level marketing business. Only if people are joining, he would get a paycheck, there is no regular income, this is not an investment. And the chain goes on again from there. The person who has joined the business lately, he will again go through the same stuff, same suffering, same process, and at last he will also come to the conclusion he has two options: one, to leave the business, or else con people, misguide people, and make them join the business and reap benefit out of that. So guys, I hope you understood what exactly goes behind the MLM marketing business, network marketing business, a chain business. What are the things they have to suffer, what is the kind of pressure they have to build up. There is a lot of money going out, but there is no source of money coming in. the success ratio of this business is very much low, very much less, because lot of people are aware of multi-level marketing now and no one is ready to join the business because it's all over the internet. You just need to put in the name, you will get the review. So this form of business won't work now. This is an outdated business, I would say. In today's date, there are a lot of ways to earn money online. I will be showing my personal experience or personal view on how to earn money online and how I am earning money online by not this multi-level marketing stuff, by not this chain marketing stuff, but by doing proactive thing, by providing proactive service. This multi-level marketing is actually an outdated business. This won't work now. This won't be that much successful now. But still, if any of you are still willing to join this business, if still any of you are willing to join any of the MLM scheme or especially QNet, I will give you an exercise by which you will come to know if you are correct person to join this business or not. So I'll give you my experience when I was being approached by one of the MLM company back in 2013 or 2014. What I did was I heard the plan, and at that time internet and things were not that popular. Lot of people didn't knew about this and lot of people didn't join the MLM business. That was the highest peak of this MLM business. That is when the MLM business started growing. So what I did was, the person who was asking me to join the business, I told him just give me 2 months. After 2 months, I would be telling you if I want to join the business or not. So at that time, obviously that guy again told me, no, this is a very much in demand position. If you refuse it now, you won't be getting it again and all. Same thing you would be told by this person also who is joining you right now. He will be telling this is a very important position in a company. This is a very much valid position in a company. If you are telling this no now, there is a possibility in future you won't be getting this seat or you won't be getting this position. But trust me, this is not that kind of position or this is not that kind of job. Because if a job goes searching for you, then that job sucks. Trust me. It's always should be opposite way. You should be hunting for that job. You should be preparing for that job. Not that job is coming to you. So in this case, those people are desperate to join you in. Those people are very much desperate that you join their business because you are paying them money. You are the customer. So even after 10 years, you go back to them saying that I want to join this business. They will not say no. You will be able to join their business. So what exactly I did and what exactly you need to do is, you need to take the gap of around 2 to 3 months, as I said, and you need to try to search people who can join this business. So that is what I did. I pitched this business or I pitched this idea to a lot of my friends, lot of my relatives. I didn't convince them. I didn't told them you join. I just told them this is a business that came to me. What do you think about this? Everyone gave me negative review. Everyone said no one is interested. Everyone said that don't join this business. Yes, I could have tried to convince them. I could have asked them to attend the meeting, attend the seminar. That is the case. But personally, I would never like them to do something which they are not willing to do, which is against their force. Because if I would have done that, I would have tried to convince them. I would have to do the same things that these people are doing. I would have to sell them the fake dream. I would have told them the success story of the people who are actually in debt, who are taking loans to buy fancy mobile phones, fancy automobile cars, bikes, whatever it is, who are living in rented villas, who are living in rented apartments and are claiming that these apartments, these buildings are my own. So that is the moment when I came to know this is not for me. I won't be able to do this. I don't like convincing people. I don't like manipulating people. And this is what you need to do. If you think you're good for this business, you have good communication, you're a good convincer. If you think people say no and you're good at convincing their no to yes, then yes, this business is for you. But again, don't go and jump into this immediately. Don't join their business. Just give yourself time. Give yourself time of 3 to 6 months. Try your hand. If you are successful, then it's your call. If you want, you can join. But if you're not able to do this, understand this is not for you. You cannot do this ethically. And I would say never go in the wrong way. Never give false commitment. Never give them false image. Don't manipulate them, because everything will backfire you. Your relation would be totally ruined. And in life, relations matter a lot. Trust me, money will come and go, but relations once spoiled cannot be brought back. And if money is involved, trust me, nothing can be repaired, nothing can go well. So this is a small step, this is a small thing you need to do. This is a small test for you before joining the business, before going in. Try to convince your relative, try to convince your friends, try to convince the prospective people you have in mind to join under you. And if they are convinced, then you can join and make them join so that you can get your money returned. But if you're not able to join someone into this, I would say you can skip this business, because this would be totally loss for you. This would be like totally giving your money to someone, but in return you won't be getting anything. Down the line, 6 months, 1 year, you will be devastated. That is what happened with each one of my friends. As I said, there are 4 friends who has joined this business. 2 of them have almost been around 6 months to 1 year. They have joined this business. Both of them are trying to get their money back, are trying to get the refund, but there is no luck. No court can help you, no police can help you, because you have signed the contract, you have bought a product from them. If you want to return the product, it's only 1 month validity where you can return this and you can get your money back. But after 1 month, the product is yours, the money is theirs, nothing can be done, no one can help you. And my other two friends who were in this business, they have completed almost 4 to 5 years into this. One of them is not in contact, he has actually blocked everyone's number, all of his friends' number, because he has reached out to each one of us and every one of us has said no. So I believe he has almost left the business. That is what last update I got from one of my other friend, and he is again focusing on his career and all. And the fourth friend, last one, he has joined my company. He has joined as an entry level because he had to leave his job for this QNet stuff because there is a lot of experience gap, so he has to start everything again. But the good thing is he is ready to start and he has done well. Actually working under me, he's actually working very good. He has completely left the business. He is not hunting for any prospective client or anything. If anyone comes around, if anyone is tagged under him, that is a different case. But he personally is not working for this firm anymore. He is personally not getting anything from this. In his entire career of 4 years with this MLM company, which is network marketing, 2 people have joined under him, or these are not people who were joined because of him. These 2 people were joined by his uplink, by his upper manager. He is the one who joined these 2 people, and that is how at least he managed to get 2 people with him. And the total income that he received from this business or received from this is 20% of what he actually invested 5 years back. So basically none of my friends could get successful into this or couldn't join anyone under them. And that is a very painful and horrific thing because they have paid lakhs of rupees for this and they haven't got a single penny out of it. The last friend I told to you about, who has been there for 4 to 5 years, who got 20% of his investment, he lost his everything. He lost his job, he lost his confidence, he lost his lot of things. He lost his relatives, he lost his relations. His parents no more trust him, he has no dignity in front of his parents. Everything is a mess. So even if he was successful in recovering 20% of amount by leaving everything and just earning behind this, still it is not good enough to cover all the damages that he has been through. But one thing that these people did right in their journey is they didn't manipulate anyone, they didn't misguide anyone, they didn't give anyone wrong information to join in their business. Obviously that didn't help them or that didn't benefit them, but it's okay. Something is above money, and if they had did this, if they had manipulated someone, if they had actually told wrong information to people, that would have actually created more issues for them, that would have created more trouble for them. So this is actually a good learning for them, but again life is too short to learn from our mistakes. We have to learn from others' mistakes also so that we don't repeat them. So I believe this video was helpful for you and cleared a lot of your doubts. If you still have any doubt or any confusion, do let me know. Do share your comments on this. And you can share this video to someone who is actually needy, who actually needs guidance on this, who actually want to know about the business, who is actually trying or thinking to join this business. You need to share this video with them so that they can take a wise decision without getting manipulated by these circumstances or by the success that people are showing them. And you can also share this video to the people who are actually preaching this or who are actually promoting this so that they can know that people are aware of this, people will not fall for their trap, and they need to do the things rightly. They cannot give a false commitment, they cannot do it in a wrong way. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up. I will be meeting you soon. Till then, take care. Goodbye.